great. Alrighty, I got 4 people up in here. What is up? 4 people, 0 likes. Let's go. 4 people, 0 likes, no engagement. I get it, no problem. I am. Oh god, I'm sore. I'm so sore, dude. So, how's about I went to a road show yesterday, and I went to Summer of Champions yesterday. I actually helped put the. How's it going, Miss Christie? How you doing? Oh boy. Oh. Was that a wrestling thing? Yeah, it was. Summer of Champions was Reality of Wrestling's a big event for the summer, and I was one of the camera guys for that. And I won't lie to you, I left early because I was feeling depressed. Uh, yeah, got a chance to go. Got a chance to go. I won't lie to you, Miss Christie. I've had better days for sure. I definitely had some better days. It will, like, this too shall pass. Like, this too shall pass, but like not right now. Like, this too shall pass, but God's got her foot up my behind. Sorry, y'all. I am multitasking like crazy. I was stuck on the stream you ended. Didn't know you came back. Oh yeah. I don't know what it is. I guess I'm getting hit with another case of kicking me out once I go over a specific amount of time, sort of thing. I'm not sure. Depression comes in waves. One day it could be good, next day you feel down or something triggers you. That's usually the case. Like I said, today, like this instance, is a triggering. You started buffering really bad, but I was still there for a bit. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, this depression is because of something that was triggered, like a friend, like people that I genuinely care about, just like abandoning me, and I can handle being abandoned. It was just that like I don't know what I did to get abandoned, so I'm just really depressed about getting abandoned. Like we were just talking, chopping it up, having a good old time, and then it just disappeared, and that was it. Holy crap! 11 people up in here. What is happening right now? That's a lot. I got 3 people up. I got. By the way, was it days or weeks? The one of them weeks, another one days. It's more than one person. That's the part that's depressing me. Yeah, I'm a real person. If there's a problem, just don't just tell me. Don't drop me. I don't like people who don't even have the balls to tell me the problem. Yeah, too. That's what I'm bummed out about. Like one person has been for like a couple of weeks now, and another person just like within like 4 days. And the thing is, before this happens, we actually had pretty decent conversations. We were just chilling, just talking normally, and like we were just chilling, just talking normally. And I'm thinking, like it was like our goodbyes don't be goodbyes. It just be, hey, see you, hey, see you later, talk to you later. And in this case, later just ain't coming, which is fine. Like I say, I don't mind this. Like, I understand that some people just be busy, like life gets in the way. But to go from like talking almost every day to just like, like just days where you just don't, it's like, what is happening? Especially when I try to call them up or contact them and they just don't respond. I didn't know it was more than one. That's legit effed up. I hope they're okay. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I hope they're okay too. But like, like there's one person, like they didn't delete their social media. They didn't like change their phone number, nothing like that. It's just they're literally just not answering the phone for me. They're just not responding to me on Messenger. They're just not talking to me. And I still don't know why. And that's the one that I haven't been able to speak to for a couple weeks now. They could at least text you with a hey, what's up? Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they're just not. So I'm more depressed about that because it's like I could understand if you're just busy because hey, I get it. We be busy. People be busy. But it's just that like it's like, at that point it doesn't even feel at that point it just feels like they just dropped me for no reason. And that hurts. That hurts a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like I can handle it because that's my life. Like everybody hates me until they say otherwise. But it still frustrates me when somebody treats me like they don't hate me just so they can sort of just so they can hate me later. It's like I get it. I get it. You hate me. Why did you wait this long to show me? You could have just hated me out the gate like everybody else does. What is this? High school stuff. Yeah, let's see. You think that maybe they got bad information about you, like they may have heard some BS someone said to them? Probably so. That's probably the case. I don't know. Or you could have just left me alone. Exactly that. Yeah, like yeah, it could have been high school stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I just assumed the worst. I have no other choice but to assume the worst. I got a friend. She said someone just blocked her for no reason, and the two of them seemed cool. I told her I didn't have the answer. I just know people can be weird creatures. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. How's it going, Gamer Riz 25? How you doing? How's the gaming going? Yeah, I'm gonna lie to you, dude. I've been better. I've been better. Some friends kind of abandoned me, and I'm feeling a little bummed out about it. Sometimes it's just a sign to walk away. Why concern yourself with their reasoning? Because I like knowing things. You know me better than that. You know me. I have to know everything. I gotta know the ins and outs, the ups and downs, and the ins and overs of everything. It's like, if I'm, it's not even like I said, it's not them abandoning me. That's the problem. It's the fact that I don't know what led to it. I don't know what happened. It's just here and then not here anymore. It's like even if it's something as simple as I'm just not feeling our friendship anymore. Something. You know me, like I gotta just know the thing. It's like, it's really like being left in the dark. That's the most painful part of it. I do, and that's gonna drive you mad. Oh wow, you know me all too well. I have an ex that ghosted me once because we had an argument about who knows what. After 3 days of shining me, I emptied her bank account. I heard from her really quickly after that. Yeah, no, that is wow, whoa, that's terrible. That is rough, man. That is rough. Yikes, man. I could never do. Wow. Okay. Hey, just so we're clear, I could never do that. But I mean, hey, whew, that's a. She owed me over 2K. That's you know what? Hey, get your money, man. I'm not even. I ain't judging. I'm just saying that's not what I would do. At that point, just make up a reason, one that suits me, and move on. Or a story is a story. Oh man, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. I can make one up for you. Let's not. Let's not. You know, what? you're my friend, and I value you. But no, let's not make up any stories right now. I'm just gonna go with the basic. I'm just gonna with the basics. They hate me now, and I'm just gonna go with my life. You would let someone ghost you and owe you money? Absolutely not. I would not let anybody ghost me and owe me money. But like, if there's one thing I try my best, I don't lend. That's why I don't lend money. Like I'm poor. Who's gonna ask me for money? I've been poor my whole life. Ain't nobody stupid enough to ask me for money. They're gonna be disappointed. Just like me, exactly. Never lend money. Taking money back or kneecaps. Yeah, that sounds like Megs all the way, dude. Like that's Megas right there. Megas is taking money back. Don't owe Megas money. Don't owe him any money, man. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it back. Also, I got 11 people up in here. Only four people. Well, only five people talking, and only five likes. So how many? All right. So to my lurkers, what are you doing? What's happening right now? What's going on with my lurkers? I don't understand that. Never lend money. Absolutely not. You're absolutely right. But no, it's like I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind getting ghosted though. It's just I kind of just wish that I knew what I did. How's wrestling school going? it's going, but that's definitely a question for the other account, which I'm pretty sure you subscribe to as well. Make us owe me $50. You don't want that. You don't want that kind of action. That's kind of cute actually. Taking a minute from rearranging the kitchen and dining room so I'm half present. Oh, so you're gonna actually put like so you're gonna have a dispensary for the barbecue sauce and the melted cheese? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I've kind of been suggesting that for a while now, and I don't think that you have taken that into account yet. Bro, so many people owe me money. It's crazy. But yeah, you're better than me, dude. I could never lend money to anybody. Like I said, being poor is one of the few good one being poor. One of the few good things about being poor is that nobody ever asks you for money because it's like, yeah, you're not getting it. Like what? No, dude. What's your wrestling channel? You probably told me, but my algorithm is. Here is my alternative channel. My alternative channel is kind of where I go to talk about like wrestling and stuff. Just give me 1 second. Boa noite, yeah, yeah, yeah. Boa outra vez, something para la mañana. Boa noite, yeah, yeah, yeah. Boa outra vez, something para la mañana. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, I'm gonna fire you. Don't you disrespect me or wow like that. You and I both know that I have the right idea. My mom stay asking for money, can't stand her. That's something that I really wish I didn't read out loud. In my experience, being poor doesn't prevent people from asking you for money. Well, being poor is definitely one of those things that I mean they can ask. They can ask. Tu cantar en español? No, that's Portuguese. Definitely should promote the other channel more. I should. I should. And I am. Because here we go. All right, so as y'all already know, I am trying to be a professional wrestler, but unfortunately, I can't really post up like training footage yet because they don't really like allow training footage anymore. Like, but here is my other account. That's the name of it. That's the name of it. That is 247. I got 247 subscribers on that thing. Where the other 20 people come from? Huh? I didn't even notice that until just now. I got 200. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, but yeah, this is my account. I talk about wrestling here, but I also do wrestling. If you go on my playlist, I have a video called I have a shit called Me Wrestling. It's kind of like most of the wrestling videos that I have and stuff like that. Obviously, I got like other silly stuff on there. My wrestling journey is just basically me trying to turn my wrestling journey into a vlog series. You can watch that from the beginning. It'll show you everything, well, almost everything. But yeah, kids, yeah, this is the account. That's the link and all that other stuff. I got 247 subscribers on that thing. I didn't know that. You sound like a didgeridoo just now. Okay. Like DMS says, I ain't got it, so you can't get it. Exactly. Rest in peace of the goat. And your Discord too. I'm not doing my Discord. My Discord is definitely like my Discord is definitely like something I do like when I trust people enough to kind of put them on there. No, nice. How many more languages have you been picking up? I don't really know that many. I'm learning Japanese and Spanish and Swahili, but like even then, those are all like challenges for me. That is my channel though, especially since you don't have a set day that you go live now. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's like I ain't gonna lie to you. I have been kind of slacking with the language learning, and I really probably should get back on it, especially because like normally when I'm this depressed, I'm like very progressive and very productive. I need to get back to Swahili. We both do because I forgot how to count in Swahili. I forgot how to count in Swahili, and I used to be able to know how to count. I know Sita, Saba. Uh, oh my God. Okay, hold up. Sifuri. Oh God, did I really forget how to say one? No, Safuri, Mji, Nay. Oh God, I forgot how to count in Swahili. I need to get back on that. YouTube lately only shows like the last three channels I've watched. Yeah, like yeah, you gotta stay consistent with them. Just subscribe to them or something. I don't know. See, I'm already subscribed and I forgot. Yeah, well, I appreciate you for subscribing. Sifuri, something. Oh my God, all I remember is Sita and Saba. I think Sita is six and Saba is seven. God, I forgot to say eight. Bro, I need to get back on that. Maybe you just add your regulars. They seem like good people. I do. That's why they're in the chat. That's why they're in there. And what I used to do is I used to like put my members in there, but I've been losing members lately. A new wrestling school is starting near me in a couple of months. I'm finally trained again. I'm glad to hear that. I hope that you ultimately like go in there, maybe pursue your passion, try to go like it's always good to have a passion and pursue it. Right now, I'm working on my Spanish mostly for work. Yo, big same, big same. And I think probably like right now is probably a good time for me to like get back into like learning stuff because normally when I get this depressed, I'm usually got like a lot of energy, but all I want to do is just sit down and just be. So it's like normally like so I should just sort of challenge that a little bit, probably like do some working out, probably do some learning and reading and stuff like that. Um it really is. You need to focus on something. Yeah, especially because when I don't focus on something, I just want Awesome Sauce and Miss Christie. Like Miss Christie, I don't think she has a Discord. And Awesome Sauce, I don't know if they have one either. Oh, that's cute. Little curly tail waving. Oh, dog. But yeah, like I say, because like I'm really feeling like down in the dumps about this. I'm gonna lie to y'all. I am depressed. But I'm trying my best to feel good about it. But it's a challenge. Also, I got 11 people up in here. That's crazy. Show of hands. Who's in the chat right now? I just need to see who everybody is. Because I know King Joe Robinson is probably up in here lurking. I know Miss Christie is up in here lurking. But like Miss Jovi is in the biz. Miss Kojo is in the biz. I want to say my homie Bane is probably still up in here somewhere. Megs. Watch them pop back up like, hey, bro. Yeah, that's the point. That is definitely the point. Miss Mia is still up in the building, which I'm genuinely surprised about because she'd be busy all the time. Well, we'll be depressed together today. Don't worry. Yeah, yeah. Look at all of us, just a couple of depressed human beings. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get back on. I'm gonna. Oh God. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do my language learning, the regular cruise. Those of us who definitely show up regularly for you. Peach, no hands. Why you got to be difficult? Why do you have to be difficult? I said show of hands, and you put up a peach. I know what peach means. This I know some of the most wildest people. I said show of hands. I said show of hands. Let me. Do you know me to be any other way? Do you know me to be any other easy? Yes, I'm aware of how you can be. I know some of the most unhinged people. I'm aware of what. Yeah, I'm aware. What does peach mean? Peach means butt. I know what that means too. Shout out to the three people who left, by the way. No, peach means butt. Peach means butt. It's a butt thing. That's butt. I'm here. I was just somewhere in the house talking to someone. Yeah, dude, I get it. You're busy. Peach butt. Ouch. Yeah, okay. I'm reading. I respect it. I respect it. Hey, like if you got like if I'm interrupting you reading, I don't want to. I'm making lasagna. Hopefully, you're not forgetting the barbecue sauce and the melted cheese. See what you do is take melted cheese, like nacho cheese, and you put barbecue sauce in it. Stir it up, put some seasoning on it, and then just slather that on the lasagna. I mean, who doesn't want some nacho cheese lasagna with some barbecue sauce in it? I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's cuisine that everybody can agree with. It's fun for the whole family. Who doesn't like nachos? Who doesn't like nachos? Who doesn't like barbecue? You're welcome. $1 million idea. We should never see eggplant emojis in the chat. The sad part is that like if I ever see eggplant emojis in the chat, then I'm just gonna assume that like somebody's trolling me because nobody wants to see that. Jovi, I'll be there at 6 p.m. for dinner. This is why you aren't allowed in the kitchen. I love lasagna, but I effing hate ricotta cheese. I can't stand it. Dude, Megs, you're like the most difficult to please person ever. No wonder you're so mean to everybody all the time. I'm not allowed in the kitchen because I have vision. Is it because I have a? Is it because I have vision? Is it because I have like a spectacular way of going? Okay, that's fine. Joby likes the idea. Joby likes the idea, don't you, Joby? You have no taste. Yeah, Megas, you're not nice. You're the biggest. You're like the biggest bully, dude. Joby, what do you think? Huh? Barbecue, nacho cheese, lasagna, and nice little base going on. You know what I'm saying? Mix it up, add some seasoning up in it. You know, like on a scale of 10 to 10, what do you think? I like ricotta a lot, but lasagna is the only one used for. She's gonna understand. She's gonna definitely understand. Idea of what barbecue nachos? No, barbecue nacho cheese. Mixing up barbecue and nacho cheese on your lasagna. What cause you have concoctions that are just wild? No, I have a vision. I have a vision, and it's art. It's an art style. It's an artistic vision. You gotta like, you have to challenge. You have to challenge the norms, man. You gotta like, you gotta go against it. You know what I'm saying? Put out, yeah, that's a no to the barbecue lasagna. Okay, but okay, you have to think about it first. You have to like, yeah, I'm not telling you. Okay, I'm just telling like think about it with your mind's eye instead of like just don't fight the idea. Okay, guys. Okay, listen, hear me out. Mashed potatoes and applesauce. Mix it up together. Got a nice little consistency. I'm using ground beef and Italian sausage. One time I made Spanish lasagna when I was trying to. I'm already say no. Oh my god. I'm already say no. I can't stand you. I cannot stand this. I can't stand this lady. I love my friends to death, but I got no vision, man. You gotta know like you gotta challenge the norms. You gotta challenge the norms. Seafood lasagna sounds good. Seafood lasagna does sound good. It does. It does. Manny, would you try the seafood lasagna? I'm from Louisiana. That's the best way I can answer that question. I'm from Louisiana. Miss me with applesauce. Had to have a white sauce. See, with you, I don't know what that means. I like to think that you mean what you. I like to think that you mean what you're saying, but on the other side of it, you say things that are unhinged. I'm from Louisiana and I hate seafood. Whoa, whoa, dude, chill out, calm down, calm down, calm down, bro. Chill out. Fish and bugs, nah. Like a bechamel. What is a bechamel? I don't know what that is. Giovanna, I made in it like 2017. I think I used crab, shrimp, salmon bites in my lasagna. It's pretty good as far as I can recollect. Oh yeah, dude, you should totally like do a cooking challenge. Gotta love mud bugs. Exactly. I can't get down with crawfish. This is these are the disagreements. Gotta love mud bugs. Okay. Never ate crawfish before. It's basically shrimp. Like crawfish is basically like bigger than shrimp but smaller than lobster, but it's kind of in the same vein. I like it, but that's only because I'm from Louisiana. See, it's a mother sauce. This is why you can't be in the kitchen. It's basic. White sauce doesn't make any sense. Don't you yell at me over here? Lies. No, it ain't. It's what is white sauce? It's just melted mayonnaise, right? I don't know what white sauce is. I was in BR when I had them for the first time. I'm not even gonna like. You know what? I just realized what I said. I realized. Do you frequent a lot of Louisiana Creole restaurants? Are you asking me that? Because I'm not in Louisiana right now. I'm just from there. But like, a lot of our gas stations used to have like little restaurants next to them, so you can like actually. You want to know what white sauce is? I'm not having this discussion with you. Do you cook or take out? It depends on my mood. I thought you were there. No, no, I'm not there right. I'm not in Louisiana right now, but like I'm from there. But like a lot of cuisine that I had growing up usually came from like gas stations or like corner stores or like you would get like you can a lot of places would offer up like boudin and crackling depending on like where you would go. Like crackling was always like I like crackling. It was like chips to me. Boudin was always really good, but like boudin is different depending on where you get it from. Um, but like but I'm not. But I was like, My grandmother was from Harvey and my auntie is from New Orleans, so I have a good idea of what good seafood is. Not to mention, and from Cali. Let's not talk about Cali seafood. What about calamari? I actually ate calamari before. I think I got a video of me eating calamari for the first time on here somewhere, and it was rubbery for the most part. Like it tasted like I was eating a rubber band, but it wasn't bad. Dude came with boudin. Like I said, I like boudin. I thought it was pretty good. Like, but I do know that like every wherever you go to, the boudin is always gonna be different. It's never gonna be like the same everywhere you go. That's in Louisiana. Yeah, it is. Cause I'm from there. Calamari is good. White sauce made with milk, butter, and flour. What is that even like? That's not a sauce. What is that? Gravy? That sounds like gravy. That sounds like white gravy. Missy V, it's like a white gravy. That's white gravy, bro. Shut up. I mean, of course she's gonna know it. Like she does. She used to like learn about food and stuff like that. Talking about some, it's a mother sauce. Yeah. Basically, then you add cheese. See, I knew it. I knew what. Why when I say add cheese is a problem, but you say add cheese, and it's like, oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you know what? What else? I called it. I called it. I said the thing because I know the thing. Missing with the white gravy too. Man, you don't like anything. That's your problem. You just mean for no reason. So you're adding cheese to barbecue sauce? Don't you come at me? Don't you come at me for having a vision and a vision of creativity? Jovi, back me up here. Hey, Jovi, would you? Okay, Jovi, real quick, just this completely random question here. Would you? Would you put nacho cheese and mashed potatoes? Don't worry, no, don't. My nacho cheese, mashed potatoes. Got a little consistency going, and and spin it around. Got yourself a nice little. It's chips and nachos. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's not my thing. Thank you. Nacho cheese and mashed potatoes. No, I'm getting so sick and tired of y'all challenging. I'm getting so sick and tired of y'all like challenging like creativity and greatness here. I give y'all gold. Actually, I was okay until you said to mix it up. I'm giving y'all gold out here. I'm giving y'all gold. Also, like I'm giving y'all some shredded cheese. Sure, I'm making a bowl. I'm talking about you put some mashed potatoes up in it. Put some mashed potatoes up in it, then add some barbecue sauce and some like some seasoning. Mwah, you're welcome. Where's your go-to meal? Where's your go-to meal? I don't have one. I just eat what I can afford. So it's like if all I can afford are noodles, then I'm eating noodles. When you have creamy mac and cheese, that's how they make it. Wait, how do you make? Wait. How do you make creamy mac and cheese? What are you talking about? Yeah, I've had shredded cheese on mashed potatoes. See, it's a great idea because I thought of it. I'm a genius. What up? It's called having inspirational creative vision. You gotta think outside the box. You gotta mix it up. Challenge norms. Challenge the norms. Nugget biscuit, nugget in a biscuit, dip in mashed potatoes. I have no clue what you're saying, dude. Oh my goodness. For a moment, I forgot that I'm depressed. I really appreciate that, y'all. Again, vision impaired. You're vision impaired. Miss, oh, look at me. I know how to, I know how to cook. I'm a chef. I could actually, I'm a chef. I can make stuff. Yeah. It's an artwork. It's an art form. There's no wrong way to cook. Mission completed. Did you, what did you, what do you, mission complete? What does that even, you're lucky I know you personally. Shredded cheese on mashed potatoes bus. She said, you're not thinking about being depressed. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. You got me there. You got me there. I'm not thinking about being depressed anymore. I mean, I still am. I still am. Like, I'm still like got one foot in the grave right now, but y'all are making me feel better. I do appreciate that. Wow, she said that she threw her whole Bostonianism in that one. Oh, speaking of Boston, I actually want to like, how are you a millennial and don't know nugget and a biscuit? I don't know what the hell a millennial is, man. I keep hearing that word, and I keep hearing millennial, and the first thing I think about is the Yu-Gi-Oh's little necklace thing, the pyramid necklace that goes down. And I don't know what the hell millennial is, man. I just know that, like, all I know is that I'm depressed and poor. I ain't got no time to be thinking about, words like that. I'm a millennial, and I don't know what that is either. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't claim to be a millennial because I have no clue what that is. It's your generation. I don't have a generation, man. A generation, man. Nah. A generation with like, I don't know. I don't even know what it means to be in a generation. All I know is that I'm older than some people and I'm younger than some people, and my life sucks. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do this Duolingo lesson. I'll be right back. What is up, What is up, Shivadelphia? I'm about to go ahead and do this lesson real quick, and I will get right back in touch with everyone because I gotta do something productive with this depression energy I got going on. Here we go. Another episode of Japanese. Let's see.
田中さんのパソコンです。
Mr. Tanaka's. Is that computer?
パソコン。
Okay, it is. Personal computer. It was a viral Toby Turner song from 2011. Granted, more Gen Z kids probably know it than. Oh, okay.
午後はクライアントとミーティングがあります。中山さんも来ますか？
Hold up, what?
午後はクライアントとミーティングがあります。中山さんも来ますか？
If I'm not mistaken, this is a coworker. Because she said meeting. Koko no Hamishikai.
短い。
Oh.
午後。
Koko no something wa Mishikai desu.
短い。
Okay, I don't know what that. Dang, I don't know what it is. Okay, so that's meeting. Crap, I don't know what this is. Dang it, I forgot what that is. But this is sushi. Well, I'm hoping this is this one. Let's go with meeting because it says something short. Let's go.
すみません、具合が悪いです。午後3時に病院に行きます。プレゼンは何時までですか？
Oh, hold on, let me hear that again.
すみません、具合が悪いです。午後3時に病院に行きます。プレゼンは何時までですか？
Crap, I don't know what he said.
Sumimasen.
Because he said.
具合が悪い。
I am feeling sick.
3時、病院、行きます。
Okay, he's saying he's not feeling well. He's going to go to the hospital. Okay.
プレゼンは何時までですか？
What time is the presentation? Until what time is the presentation?
今日クライアントと会います。 クライアント、
I'm meeting the client today. Wait. Oh, we're meeting with a client today. Oh boy, I think I got this one wrong. Hold on.
会います。
Many of these ideas sound like an episode of that Epic Meal show. Very funny. Oh, we're meeting up with a client today. Okay.
山田さんのパソコンはここです。
Yep.
山田さんは山田さんのパソコンはここです。パソコンはここです。
Half the characters in Duolingo are terrible people. I don't understand why you're saying that. Crap! Oh my god. Ah, well. It'll come back to me later. Holy crap, I went on Duolingo and like 5 people just left. That's funny. Like I had like about 10 people up in here. No, I had like 11 people up in here. Then I go on this, and it's like that was down to 6. That's funny, man. See, like this is the kind of abandonment that I can accept. Okay, like people just popping up, like like I don't know them. We're not like homies. We're not friends or nothing. But they come in, they say nothing, they lurk, and then they leave. But they couldn't hang. I don't know. It's like they come in, they lurk, and then they biz out. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind that because it's like I know where you are. I know where you're standing. But it's just so like there's people out there who be promoting themselves as the homies and then just leave without saying anything. In the Duolingo stories, a lot of them are saying or doing awful stuff in them. Like what? Like I know one Duolingo story I saw that was like, I don't know. I'm not gonna go around here defaming these people. Although I do want, this is a thing that they was offering up on another site. It was called LingoPie, and you could like learn other languages by like watching TV shows. And I wanted to do that, but it cost money. Like I didn't know that it cost money. I was agitated about that a little bit. Oh boy, please let that be what I think it is. RC, if you're still up in here, here is the song that I be singing sometimes. That's one of the variations of it, and the song and the part of the song that I think about is this one. So if you hear those are the same song, just different variations. This first one is the original. The second one is the update, and because that song got really popular, like really quick. Okay, shout out to the 5 who are still up in here right now. That's fine. Example, the last story I had with Lynn, she was talking about breaking up with her girlfriend, but waiting until her vacation because she wanted to enjoy the trip they planned first. That's messed up. Right, keep on forgetting that you're learning French, so it's probably different. Oh. Why depressed? Yeah, dude. I'm just depressed because I because a couple of my friends ghosted. A couple of people who I thought were my friends ghosted me, and I don't know what I did. I don't know what. I don't know why it happened. I just know that it happened, and it's bumming me out. But yeah, I mean, also real quick, I do have a whole bunch of really old videos that I would like for y'all. Like, I'm trying to get them views up too. Also, I am working on a series where I contemplate how I can, um, how I, how I think I would do in a foot race against presidents. So, if you guys looking for something funny or educational, have at it. But yeah, like I said, some friends that I had ultimately kind of ghosted me, and it hurt. That really kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. So uh, I guess part of me that's just sort of like bumming me out because it just sort of came out of nowhere, and I don't know what I did. And I know that I did something, and that's the hurtful part. It's just that like it's just being in the dark about it. I don't know, but like I just chalk it up to they hate me now, and I'm going on about my day. I'm just it's just taking me a while to process it because I don't like just being able to say I'll check out those videos on your channel. Absolutely. It does hurt. Yeah, it does hurt. Another Lily was throwing out her mother's stuff because her mom asked her to clean out her apartment. She was tossing a TV, a lamp, and a rug just so her mom wouldn't ask her to clean again. Oh, wow, that's crazy. But what's meant for you will play out in the universe. I like to think so, or at least maybe. It's just that like I just don't like saying goodbye to my friends. I don't like the idea of like because I don't really have a because I never really had like a whole lot of friends. I have bullies more than anything else. But like so it's like when somebody pops up and is nice to me, it's like yay, new friend. I guess I haven't really outgrew the. I guess I haven't really outgrew the idea of being attached to people that are nice to me. Because then I keep on forgetting that some people are just nice to me for the moment, and I grow to accept. And I know you're upset. Maybe focusing on those who are still around, who don't pop in, and how your life may help. I mean, like it does, but like now I'm just expecting everybody to like leave me at some point. I just like it's not necessarily them leaving me that's hurting me. It's them leaving me and not telling me what happened. It's like if they hate me now, then it's like what did I do for that? It's like if I did something wrong, I at least want to know what I did wrong. And I'm just sort of disappointed because it's like if I didn't do anything wrong and this stuff is unmotivated, that just makes it hurt even worse because you could have done this at any time and you chose now to do it. It may be open space and doors for others in your life. Yeah, like that's a good way to go about it. I just kind of wish that I knew what I did to lead up to that because it's like that's the part that hurts. It's like they just they just disappeared. And it's like I said, I know I will hold myself accountable if I screwed up because like I know I'm a crappy person sometimes. But it's like, hey, I'm willing to accept the fact that I was a crappy person as long as you guys to let me know how I was being a crappy person. It's like I'm not above like calling myself a crappy person. I know I do stupid things. Like there's like two people in the chat who can attest to that. Unfortunately, sometimes you don't have to do anything wrong for people to leave, speaking from experience. Yeah, but it's me. So it's like can I make a possible guess that might sound slightly offensive? Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, dude, you're mean. I was expecting you to just come right out and say it. You're a mean guy. You're going to say something that's completely like out of pocket. It's going to probably be like, yeah, maybe you're just a piece of crap or something. I don't know. I'm expecting the absolute. I always expect the absolute worst from you. So go ahead, Megs. Throw it out there. I have crap on my end and told my friend not to contact me. That's heavy. If he took it wrong, I can't do nothing about it. Yeah, but it's like there's a better way to say that. Nah, I don't want it to come across foul, but I'll be honest. Most every time somebody says I'll be honest, they're about to like say that you're a piece of garbage or something. It's like every time somebody says, "Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you," you're shit. Nobody has ever said, "I'm going to be honest to you. I'm going to be honest with you," and said something nice afterwards. Like I do not. I have no reason to expect that. It's all good, man. Go ahead, say your piece, dog. I'm selfish and putting myself first. I get it. Do what you got to do, man. The thing is, you're a lot. You know what I mean? I think you're a cool dude, but sometimes people maybe don't really like to hear all the negativity. That wasn't mean at all. That's literally something I've heard a lot of. Like, holy crap, man! I was expecting you to like to unload the clip on me, but that's like I get it. I know that I'm a lot. I get that part. You know what I'm saying? I'm aware. I'm not even like challenging that. I know that I can be a little unsettling for people. You're depressed for playing a character that's not really you. Consider depression as deep rest. Thank you, Miss Farah Avery. New name in the chat. New name in the chat. A little questionable, but I do appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could consider depression as like a deep rest. That's kind of what it feels like every time I go through it. For some, it's soul crushing. I get it. I get it. I know where, like I said, I know where I am. I totally get it. It's just that I just wish that they said that. I appreciate that. I received that. I received the love. I thank you. I'm trying to get the hang of saying that more. But haven't they ever said that? I don't. They never did. Or rather, like one of them know me for years, so she said it back then. But She hasn't said anything like now about. She just hasn't said anything recently about it. Before that, like I said, the last conversation we had was very like it was very peaceful. It was very cordial. We were just shooting a breeze like how I'm talking with y'all, and then just out of nowhere, she just said, she just bounced, said I gotta go, and just haven't spoken to me for almost a month. The other one, same thing. Reasonable conversation. We actually were reasonable conversation. We actually were cordial. They like it was nothing. What the heck? Hold on. What was the conversation about? The last one. The last conversation that we had, it was their birthday was coming up, and they were just telling me what they were going to do for their birthday, and like they was just giving me an idea of what was going to happen, what they were planning on doing, and then they started talking about school, and that was it. Like at some point, I was recommending some music to them, uh, but outside of that, yeah, like they was asking about some music recommendations, and I said, hey, why don't you try some AJR? And because I like AJR now, and but it was just like I don't know. After that, no more combo, no more taco. So hey, like I said, it was court. It was like a normal conversation. I don't know what happened. Like maybe I said the wrong thing. I don't know. Like I'm not ruling that out. But it's just that like they're the kind of person who would tell me, hey, by the way, this thing that you said, I didn't like this. Something like that. But instead it's just radio silence. So even if I did do something, I wouldn't know. And that's what like me being out the loop like that is what's like hurting me a little bit because it's like if I did do something wrong, can I at least know what it was? Or are you gonna pull the you know what you did card? You didn't say anything. No, not really, no. But this friend did know that like me and this friend, like we went to high school together. We had like I had a crush on her for like years. But then like I outgrew it because I realized I didn't have a chance. So I didn't care anymore. So we were just friends based on that. But like I like to think that I kept myself pretty cordial about that. Oh, you're being sarcastic. You think that I did do something, even though I'm telling you that I didn't. Got it. For them to have known you for years is what's puzzling. Since you have known them, have they treated someone else like this? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. She's the type of person like she'll ghost. Like she will ghost. Like it's just that like I guess it was my turn. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did or what led up to it. I guess it was just my turn though. It was a friend zone situation, and yeah, probably was, but I wouldn't call it a friend zone situation because like I outgrew the crush. Like I don't like using the words friend zone because like people who use that they tend to, it's usually like malicious intent, and I'm just not trying to do that. Did she ever go back to the person and reconcile? I don't know. But it's not like I'm not this. Like I said, I'm not depressed because some girl I used to have a crush on just abandoned me after years of friendship. I'm more like I said, I'm more bummed out because of I don't know what I did to get this kind of reaction. Is like maybe I did say something flirty and just didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand that you don't put yourself in the friend zone. Other person does that. Any negative intention is theirs, not yours. Um, that's actually very reassuring. I appreciate that. I ain't gonna lie though, listening to AJR is like it kind of bums me. It kind of bums me out a little bit though, because all I can think about is I've been so good, I've been helpful and friendly, I've been so good. Why am I feeling empty? I've been so good, I've been so good this year. Most of the time, people are just projecting. Consider it a blessing when someone decides to walk away. What's meant for you is already yours. You would make a great reverend. That's actually like that's a very, very progressive, that's a very nice thing to hear. Like that's definitely something that I feel like people should hear in church more. Yeah, but like I said, it's just in my head now. It's like, give me instructions on why I'm so hollow, please. So please tell me why I am feeling so hollow. Please give me instructions. I'm sure I will follow. The universe works in mysterious ways. But I'm starting to think it's not working for me. But yeah, I guess you got a point there. It's like, I should just it's like the real question is how are you going to respond when they talk to you again? They're not going to talk to me again. But I would like, I'm not gonna be an a-hole about it. I'm not gonna be like, how dare you? I'm not gonna be like, how dare you come to talk to me again after these years of not talking to me? You're so I hate you now. I'm not that guy. I'm just gonna be like, hey, glad that you're not dead. I realize songs are like mantras. We be repeating those words and it kind of becomes our reality. Eh, you don't know that they won't. Oh, I mean, I have an idea. As long as I believe that they won't, then it won't upset me when they don't. So I mean, like in my head, they just completely checked me out of their lives. I don't exist to them no more. They just basically told me I suck at life and my existence is forfeit. Yada yada yada. These people don't care about that. They don't care about me. But yeah, like as far as songs being mantras, that's actually a cool way to kind of go about it a little bit. That's actually that's cool. I like that. I like that idea. That's something I can get with. Like I'm just saying they hate me now, and that's fine. They can hate me. I mean, I'm a black dude in the world. I exist. Everybody hates me. A lot of you thinking it's a form of defensive trauma response. I didn't understand a word of that. I mean, I get it, but damn, I don't know what I don't get what you're saying. Yes, it is. Yes, what is? Yes, just what is? No, it's nothing. Not everyone. Well, most people. I'll say most people hate me. A good majority, a high count, is a trauma response. No, it's not. You are not blank. You're just a raindrop either. You are the ocean, my friend. Oh, that's nice. That's a wow. Okay. Thank you, strange person. Well, thank you, stranger person. Really appreciate that. But what I mean to say is that like uh, there's a that's probably a better way for me to say what I'm trying to say, but it's kind of hard for me to say it. All right, hold on. It's getting a little toasty up in here, so I am going to turn on this fan real quick. Give me a second. Ugh. Day after day, your whole life's a wreck. The powers that be just breathe down your neck. You schedule to spare, you schedule to leave. Like you just said, you just said you tell yourself that the person won't talk to you again, not because they definitely won't, but because it's better for you to think that they better prepare yourself. It's true. Strip what? Oh no, what about Hita's life? What about Hita's life? I'm getting fatter now, so like I'm getting fatter now, so my body heat is actually kind of killing me. Also, I don't know what it is, but like it's different. It's different here. Okay, it's different here. That's definitive trauma thinking. And day after day, your whole life's a rag. Powers that be. That's don't turn the fan now. Basket it. We are not having this discussion. That's years. That was like almost a decade ago. We're not doing this now. You said it was hot. I thought you were going to strip. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not doing that. The day you see me, if I get 1 million subscribers on YouTube, I will take. I will do a. I will probably do a live shirtless. If I get 1 million subscribers, I will probably do a live shirtless. And I'll just absolutely more. We will hold you to that. Yeah, but I will never get 1 million subscribers. I don't care. I bring up the past. You ain't gonna bring up the past, or we would. You're saying that really makes you think about playing a Crazy Taxi. Wait, we're singing what? Oh wait, is that song called Crazy Taxi? I never played Crazy Taxi. Our friend said that your state is the armpit of hell. Which one? Because I have like 3 states now. 4, 5, 6. I have 6 states now. I have 6. Wait, hold on. Dang, 6 states: Maine, Texas, Georgia, California, Louisiana. 5 states. Welcome back, RC. How's it going? Yeah, I mean Texas can be the armpit of hell for sure. It's the main background music for Crazy Taxi. Wait, oh man, shout out to Offspring for being the GOAT band of that. How many times is this going to change? The power. That's here's what you say. Try being cool. You be like a lie. Play by the rules. I dare you to try. So respect all your rules. Something or something. Oh my god, I used to love that song. I used to love that song, and the only reason why I love that song is because the lyrics actually speak to me. That, especially that first part. Day after day, your whole life's a wreck. The powers that be just breathe down your neck. Oh man, Osprey knows how to make the most depressing moments sound catchy as hell. Shout out to the Offspring, goated band, goated band. Offspring is the Ludacris of rock music. I miss playing that. I never played Crazy Taxi. I heard it was good though. Like, what is it? You just pick people up. What is it? You just pick people up and then put them at their stops, but it's like you can like drive as insane as you want. It's a perfect music for the game. It's so catchy. Absolutely. Yeah, like the only reason why I even know what Crazy Taxi is because of Tim Walls. Because apparently, like Tim Walls, like his wife used to give him a lot of grief because he was like he would play that game like all day, and she would be like, "Dude, what? Dude, like why?" She would like get on this crap. One of the best games on the Dreamcast. I'm so mad about that. I'm so mad. I never got a Dreamcast. When I was a kid growing up, I always wanted one. That was the one system I just never got. No, actually, no. I mean, I think I didn't get a lot of systems, but the Sega Dreamcast was the one that I really wanted, and I to this day still don't know why I wanted it so bad. But when I didn't get it, I just remember just like that was like I think that was a moment when I realized disappointment is just all I can expect. Dreamcast was the best. Don't you? Please don't talk about the Dreamcast because I'm going to get salty that I didn't get one. I'm joking, by the way. I'm it was also ported to the PS2 GameCube. What do you mean? Like all the Dreamcast games was like on a could you can play them on the GameCube? Because I remember there was a whole thing about that. I do remember that there was a time where Dreamcast and the GameCube were kind of like in the same vein or something. I forget. I think I don't know. I don't know what word. I don't know what the right word to use. So I'm gonna say ported. But yeah, does that mean that the PS2 games could play? Was it hold up with no, just Crazy Taxi. Oh, because I knew that like great. I remember the Dreamcast and the GameCube. It was a Dreamcast and something else. But I was like, you could play the Dreamcast games on this other gaming console, and it would be like it was almost like they were supposed to. Like I forget which one it was, but like I think I'm getting it wrong too. Man, but yeah, I wanted a Dreamcast so bad, bro. Ported, ported is like when they sort of when they put. I think when they like import a game into something else. So like if you were to play if you wanted to like play a certain game in another system, I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. No, you can only play Dreamcast games on the Dreamcast. Maybe I'm thinking of something else, but I do remember like one gaming system being connected to another gaming system, and you can like play them without. I've maybe I'm thinking of something else. Like it wasn't like it was probably like an emulator. It was probably like just an early version of the emulator. You could play some PS1 games on Dreamcast with Bleem. Somebody really named that thing Bleem and just didn't care. I respect it. Oh man, man, I, I ain't gonna lie though. Now I want a Dreamcast. Oh my god. If I get a Dreamcast, if I get a Dreamcast, I'm gonna try to find a way to stream with it. Heck, that's definitely gonna be something that's definitely something I would do. If I somehow manage to just come across one, I would try to stream games from it. Shoot, but yeah, that was definitely like yeah, that's definitely something. Like whenever like I used to think about that song a lot when I was like really depressed. All I Want by Offspring, good game. You needed a dedicated Bleem disc for each PS1 game that was supported though. It was a dumb thing. It's totally not worth the trouble. I'll take your word for it, Mister. I have all the gaming consoles in my house. I just play them when I got time. Mister, I got all the gaming consoles in my. I just remembered that. Oh my god, I just remembered that. You got almost all the gaming consoles in your house. Like you have a PS5. You just don't stream nothing. Shame, shame, shame on you. That's me shaming you. This is me shaming you because you got all the games, but you don't play or stream. Say it before, said it again. Something, 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 and I make sense. No, that's all your rules. Something or something. Da, 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 da. Still haven't opened the PS5 yet. 2 years now. Still in the box. Still in the. Oh man, you are. Wow. You got a PS5 and it's still in the box. Wow. 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 Oh man. Okay. Whoo. Oh, I'm not angry about that. I am not angry about that. Wow. I'm not angry about that. I'm not angry about that. Am I angry about that? Do I come across as being angry about that? No way. That is hilarious. This dude got a PS5 sitting in the box. 2 years. 2 years. It was a gift. An unopened gift from 2 years ago. That is hilarious. I didn't pay for it. Even funnier. Let's all, oh man, we are all just, oh boy. 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years an unboxed PS5 that you didn't even pay for. Somebody just, it was like, here you go. And you're like, okay, let me go ahead and put it up here. 2 years later. Oh, I'm not angry about that at all. From my ex, the one who ghosted me that one time. That is, I don't know how, but that makes everything so much more funny, if not worse. Yowie wowie. I feel like you're just gonna keep stacking on things too. It's like who is also, you probably might just add on, also I'm a millionaire. I'm just ready for you to just randomly say, also I'm a millionaire. Just go ahead. Humor me. Just waiting for him to. Your ex that ghosted you. The last thing that you have of hers, the last thing that you have from her is a PS5 that you're just haven't opened. That's her parting gift. Technically, yeah, I am. I knew it. 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 He's a PS5, not open from a box from 2 years ago because it's a gift from the girlfriend who ghosted her. And now technically he's a millionaire. I am not angry about this. I am calm. LOL, I'm not. I'm on to you. You don't get it. Nope. Nope. You don't get to walk that back. You don't get to walk that back, buddy. You don't get to walk that back. No, sir. No, sir. Emperor Megas is technically he's technically a millionaire. Okay. Dizzo. I'm joking about the millionaire status. I bet you are, motherfucking person. I bet you are joking about it. Always like, I gotta joke about that one. That he's gonna be asking me for money, which I won't, but Tingo Huevo people up in my Tingo Huevo Gentes in me chat room. Show Los Manos if you're up in here right now. God, I said that all the way wrong. Anybody in the chat knows how to habla Espanol? And I'm still cool with that ex. We broke up for the last time recently. The ghosting stuff was like 10 years ago. How you still broke up for the last time, as in like y'all broke up and got back together? All the way wrong. Don't you disrespect me in my chat. You're lucky you cute and sarcastic. Why are all the cute women so Cero Miedo? Yeah, there we go. Why are all the cute women so out of pocket? Don't disrespect the language. You don't disrespect language. Why are all the cute girls so out of pocket? Did you say what I think you said? All the cute girls are out of pocket. Like all the cute girls who are all tall. By the way, I don't know what it is. I attract attractive women who are tall and just out of pocket, just unhinged. They're all taller than me. They're all really pretty, and they're all just out of pocket. Just don't care. You called me cute. It's like, yeah. How tall is tall? I am 5'6". No, I'm 5'7". I'm 5'7". Unhinged part two didn't matter. I hear what I want. Don't you? I hear what I want. See, this is why I can't. This is speaking out of pocket. Speaking of out of pocket, what's everyone's opinion on balloon popping dating show? I'm 5'8". Yeah, you're taller than me. I'm like five. I'm gonna say I'm 5'7". I think I'm either 5'7" or 5'6". Oh, the balloon popping show, awful show, terrible show. Like completely. That's a self esteem crusher. That is not. That's not a. That show doesn't help anybody. It's just made to just sort of mock people who already have like insecurities. I'm almost 6 feet. I'm 5'7.5". Oh, that's cute. I'm pretty sure you're taller than me too. Then sometimes I think it's funny. I haven't watched the whole episode yet. Like I only the bits and pieces of the part of that show that I actually have seen. It just seems like something to just roast people and just mock people for. It's very. It doesn't. I don't think it does anything. And also, I'm kind of annoyed that like it started with black people, and but it's like they don't have any other. They don't have like any other people that are on it. It's just mostly just, hey, let's make fun of this guy because he can't get a girlfriend. But why though do people get on it? I guess because some people just want to feel. I guess because I want to say some people just want to feel like they're cut above the rest. You know. I also feel like it's for a little bit of attention, but it's just mean, dude. It's mean spirited. That's not a good show. You know your deer loves to pop the balloon, right? Oh, are you talking about? Are you talking about? Are you talking about Miss C? Are you talking about Miss C? Miss C loves the show. Online attention is new social currency. Yeah, it kind of is. It kind of is. And it's a Ace. No way. Ace. No way. Ace likes that show, dude. No way. Do they play that show in Japan? Do they play that show in Japan? I've never wanted to go. I've always wanted to go on a dating show because I always knew that even if I wasn't going to get any, I'm going to like still be like for me, I would do that for the attention. I would totally go on a dating show and get just completely like just roasted and like told that I'm ugly or whatever and just do that. I would do that straight for the money. I would totally go on a pop the balloon show just so I can like just get shot down. Yes, I get the attention. Hell, I'll go further. It's online, so technically everyone see it. Yeah, I have too much pride. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't. When it comes to that sort of stuff, I'm genuinely not ashamed. I would totally just go up in there, just get rejected, and just be like, and like just say something funny and be like, I just say something funny, get some clout for it, whatever. Shoot, because like because I already know that if I go on a dating show, I already know that I'm not getting any hits. Like, first of all, I'm short. I look like this. My hair is always going to be like this. I don't want to get it cut. My sense of fashion is basically whatever the hell I can find for the moment. I'm broke. I got like a lot of I got like a lot of things that like women just don't like. So it's like if I go on a dating show, I'm going there expecting to get like absolutely like just going there expecting to just get absolutely reamed. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be like, yeah, you know, I mean, hey, I'm gonna try to go on the microphone and be like, shit, I just hope I get famous from this. Honestly, I knew I wasn't gonna get any of these ladies. They're all like that, like you know, like you're all out of my league, man. I don't care. I'm just here for the clout. I'll say that after I get rejected, though. I'm not saying that before. I'm saying that afterwards. Before, I'm gonna be very should have let me braid it. I mean, I think my hair was a lot shorter than this. Like when you saw me, like my hair, like it's longer now. Like this is the length now, you know. But like it was shorter then. I would totally go on. Man, I would totally go on that. I would go on the Pop the Balloon show and just get ripped. I don't care. I would just like I'll let them roast me or whatever. Because like at the end of the day, I'm just gonna be like. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna be like, you know, I'm just gonna go along with it and just be like, yeah, you know. The best one I see was when the chick asked for a kiss before they went any further. The dude gave her one, and she said she was gonna pick her and said he was gonna pick her anyway. Then she told him he was trans after it. Wait, I don't get it. Wait, is that the same show? They allow trans people on there? Just outstanding. I still could have braided it. You still could have braided my short. My hair was much shorter then. Like you know, I'm not taking that away. I'm not taking that away from you. But like, I'm not taking that away from you. I just don't really. I believe you honestly. I mean, you have daughters. You know, I'm pretty sure you know how to braid hair. But I guess I just didn't think that my hair was braidable. Is that a word? Braidable? Is that a word I can use? It's getting cheated. He didn't know though. I didn't know. I didn't know that. Like you know, considering how homophobic black dudes are, I just didn't expect that show to actually allow trans people in it. So that's surprising to me.
Why would you sell your PS5 instead of fucking using it, bro? Why?
I hope y'all couldn't hear that. I take it Rumi's at work. Yeah, he is. Yeah, we heard it. Yeah, my cousin is streaming, and she is not. The show is about drama, of course. They'll have trans people, but it'll be in the form of traps because the show is awful. Yeah, the show. Yeah, it does. It sounds awful. That's how people get killed. Like, what the hell? Like no, that's dangerous. That's messed up. I don't like that. I don't like what. I don't like that at all. It's like that's how people get killed because that's punching down. I don't like that. But yeah, that Pop the Balloon show is definitely like a terrible show. It's definitely like one of those things. It's definitely like one of those things. It feels unnecessary for the most part. It's like you wanna punch down and it's like no, I don't like that. Because that's like I said, that's dangerous. Like why are they putting those people's lives in danger like that? Like we're not only getting meaner but dumber. Yes, 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 absolutely. I've been saying that for years. I always say bullies are dumb, and people be like, "Nah, bullies can be smart. Bullies can also be geniuses." No, they cannot. I'm sorry, but it's like you know, if you're an a hole, you're probably not that smart. Just because you can list off the chemical elements in alphabetical order doesn't necessarily mean doesn't necessarily, but you can also say, yeah, but also here's why I think women are bad. It's like, no, you just completely ruined the smart sounding thing you just said. It's like you can't have a smart dumb sandwich and expect me to think you're smart. It's like going, now that you heard me list off all the prime numbers from 1 to 1 million, here's why I think the blacks are bad. It's like, I'm sorry, you can't sound smart after that. Aren't evil geniuses bullies? I don't consider them to be geniuses. I just consider them to be bullies. Once again, like imagine being able to like locate all of the. Imagine being able to explain what's actually at the bottom of the ocean, and but then also say, here's the reason why I think. Here's why I think that something terrible is actually okay. It's like you can't like. It's like imagine being a bigot and a genius. Are you really gonna take like a genius seriously when you find out that they're a bigot? Also, one of my friends is streaming a video game right now, so I am going to get you guys to check out her stuff. I will take their knowledge on the non-bigotry subject seriously, depending on how right it is. I'm not. The moment that a genius shows off that they're bigoted, I'm just like the moment there's like like imagine being able to say hmm, imagine being able to like recite the atomic number of tellurium backwards from like the first 100 digits. 1 million isn't a prime number, by the way. I would have been, but that's what I'm saying. Well, I'm being sarcastic when I say it. But like imagine being able to like list off the atomic number of tellurium from like last number to first number, but also saying stuff like, by the way, here's the reason why the blacks should also be segregated into their own cities. You know what I'm saying? It's just like at some point, I don't know, man, being it's evil. Like that's some evil stuff. Uh Sorry y'all. Also, if anybody up in here has a Twitch, would they sound like that too? I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know. Once a person starts going bigoted, that's how they all sound to me. Like when a person goes into bullying mode, they start to sound like that to me. It's just that's just how I filter them in. But by the way, here is what they sound. By the yeah, nice mockery. By the way, you do realize that I take that emoji very. You do realize I take that emoji a little personal. Here is a friend of mine who has a Twitch channel, and she plays video games on it. I want people to kind of know who she is. Give me a second. Oh no. I shared her stuff on my Discord chat before, but here it is. Jazzy Three Beans. She's playing Destiny 2 right now. 104 followers. Good job, by the way. But here's her. If you happen to have a Twitch and you like watching streams, this is her. She's the homie. She's like one of my friends. Um, Check her out. She doesn't stream with a camera though, but she has a cat named Kevin, and Kevin's always giving her grief during the game, which I just think is kind of hilarious. But that's her, Jazzy Three Beans. She's playing right now. Check her out. But yeah, like I said, when a person starts like doing some mean stuff and starts saying some mean stuff and just starts being mean or whatever, or starts being like a bully, I immediately like my brain just immediately filters them as like Trump supporters. Yeah, I'm gonna re-show it again just in case anybody missed it. Here we go. Bada boom. Bada boom. Homies in the room. Jazzy Three Beans. This is her. Exhausted apparently. Destiny Dose. She be playing Destiny. She also plays like she plays like a lot of shooters. Not my vibe, but you know, I still support it because I support black girl streamers. So that's it. Back up. Streaming without a camera. Wow. Nah, yeah, it's just not everybody can do that. Yeah, she's bad. She is mad. She is not doing good. If you're checking out the if you're checking out the she is somebody apparently sent her an unsolicited image on her Discord, and she is not happy about it. Nah, I'm looking at the stream through my phone, and she is not happy about this unsolicited image that she was presented to. Yes, my streaming friend. Yes, it's just that I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but she was like screaming about it, and she basically was just saying that, you know, she was basically like screaming about the fact that a guy sent her the most obvious thing a guy would send somebody that would send them over the edge like that, and she was like, "No, I'm not." She was not okay with that, not in the slightest. Ladies, random sex question. How do y'all feel about unsolicited images being sent to y'all? Money? I don't know what that's about. Like, yeah. Okay, maybe I should ask this a better question. And image. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, but I think that I feel like probably there's a better way to ask this question. Um, would y'all be okay with unsolicited images being sent to y'all that wasn't of like the nether regions? Would y'all be cool with like maybe an arm picture or like a chest picture or something like that? Would that be? I figured he might have sent for unsolicited money. No, absolutely not. I think anybody would be okay with. I think anybody would be kind of cool with just random money being sent to them. Although now that I think about it, me personally, I don't think I would be. I don't think that I would be okay with just random money being sent to me. You don't like that? That's fair. That's fair. Personally, I feel like if I got a random set of boobs in my phone, I would probably be a little uneasy about it. I would probably be scared out of my mind, to be honest with you, because it's like, how do I respond to this? What do I do now? It's like, do I applaud? Do I critique? Like, what if this was not meant for me? Like, what if this was like a mistake? I don't know what's going on. I'm scared. Yo necesito un adulto. Yo necesito un adulto. You know, like an arm. Like I assume that ladies like arms. Like okay. So I'm talking about like a guy sends you a picture. You know, just a guy sends you a picture is just like maybe of an arm, like kind of like this, like a dang my wow that form is tan is really showing up. God, I'm really got cooked out there. It's a no for me. Got it. Yeah, because I know that women don't like being sent like random stuff like that. I get that 100%. It's just a like I would always kind of assume that there's not any kind of way that you would applaud it because for some people that's flirting. I don't know. People ain't got no game, so they just say, "Here's the goods." Wonderful. Well, that's depressing. I This dude just basically called me a whore. Also, first whatchamacallit, first super chat I got in a while. I actually genuinely forgot that I love no puke pics. Wait, hold on. Is that period intentional or was that accidental? Are you saying like you prefer pictures of the area above the nether regions, but no pubic hair on it? An arm without context is weird but funny. Okay. Well, not really an arm, but like a muscle. That's what I meant to say. Like I do know that like, or at least I have heard that some women like muscular men. So no pubic parts. Okay. So you like the idea of not $2. Yeah, see, he's just like, yeah, it's the first super chat I got in a while, and it's basically somebody sending an unsolicited dick for $2. So shoulders, back, legs, thighs. Okay. Now the question is, if somebody were to send you a sexy picture of shoulders, backs, legs, or thighs, or would if it was somebody you didn't know, would you applaud it, or would you still be kind of creeped, or would you be like grossed out? It's the unsolicited part that's the issue. I get it. Okay. So you have to know the person. It depends on my interactions with them. Is it something I've mentioned or just random? Just random. What is up, X squared? How's it going? First of all, I think you're doing great things with your channel. By the way, I 100% believe I like what you're doing with your channel. I Then yeah, that's cringe. Oh my god, is cringe really like is cringe really the word now? Is cringe the word now? Got it. It is for me. I'll take yeah. You know what? That's fair. Cringe is the current apex arrangement of letters. Listen here, smart guy. I've had unsolicited videos sent to me before. Are you serious? Wait, videos? Videos? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. Like pictures, I get. Somebody really like that. That takes a lot of effort. That takes a lot of effort. Like you can't. I don't think you can accidentally send a video to somebody because that means you would have to record the video and like have enough time to look into your phone to be able to. There's no way. There's no way. Videos? No, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. That is crazy. Us videos, as if somebody recorded something and just threw it at you. And it was random. Like was it was random? Was it somebody you didn't know? That's insane. That is insane. Like I don't think it was a solicit. That sounds pre-planned. That sounds like somebody just that sounds like somebody was just bored and was like, yo, we're gonna what the world? Hold up. Wait a minute. Give me a second. I've someone who is an adult. Okay, that's wild. That is wild. How many have you sent? I try my best not to send any because I am genuinely ashamed of my body. Like nobody is trying to actually see. I'm fat and hairy. I'm fat. I'm hairy, and I have a very disgusting body, and I'm not proud of it. So I don't really want anybody to see it. If I wouldn't want anybody to see it if I could help it. I'm not really out here. That's not an answer. I've sent none. Then I think the only time I've ever actually sent anything was usually by request, and yeah, no, like it's not like it's not like I just randomly sent somebody a thing for me of me because my body is disgusting. Like that is a stupid thing to do. I don't approve. No, because I don't sound unsure. I haven't sent anything like I haven't sent anything to anybody who never asked for it. This game cheat. Like you're trying to get me in. You're trying to get me in something. You're not. Like no, dude. I am. I you will not see. You are not a no. I never sent anything to anybody that they didn't ask for. And to be honest, the stuff that I sent that I was asked for, I'm genuinely ashamed of because I'm fat and hairy. That's like the worst combination for as a dude. Like ladies look for hairless and muscular. I'm the complete opposite. There's a market for hairy dot bots. There is not. If there is, that market is very small, bro. Like if I were to get on, if I were to do an OnlyFans for my body, no, it will only like attract dudes, and dudes will play squishy noises with a bucket of mayonnaise. Ain't no lady's gonna be like, hey, let me see that fat hairy stomach. Ain't no lady's gonna be over here like, I'll give you $2 if you do that shirtless. Oh my god, bro. No way, bro. No, no way, man. I mean, I respect it. I respect you trying to like, be an optimist about it, but no, dude, no. No, they like them fit, skinny, and hairless, and tall. God, I'm the complete opposite of what ladies like. Shoot, nah, I'm not like I'm not dumb. There's a market. There's a market for it. I'm not denying that there's a market for it. I'm just saying it's a tiny market. I just saying it's a tiny market. You will never catch me like you'll never catch me like just going out there to look. Like if you see me on OnlyFans, like trying to get OnlyFans money, just know that I've hit rock bottom in the worst way imaginable, and like nothing has like that's just means that I'm just completely out of ideas. There are dudes who buy farts in a jar. There are dudes who buy farts in a jar from women. There's dudes who buy farts in a jar from women, not from men. And from dudes. I know you effing lying. Stop it. I'm just saying, Jovi. I'm saying all I'm saying is Jovi, like the market is not there for fat dudes with hairy stomachs. It's like I'm built like I'm built like a Middle Eastern stereotype from the 80s. My point is there's a crazy world out there. Yeah, okay. Would you buy that? See, she's saying no. Laughing emojis mean no. Mafta Kaljun. The laugh emoji is lagging. Yeah. She represents everyone. She represents a small majority right now. She represents a small demographic currently. Dang it, man. She represents the point I'm trying to make, that's for sure. I buy your shirtless content to support you because I like you in a wholesome way. I appreciate that. You're a good friend. But just know I will probably never do shirt. I would probably like never do shirtless content. Once again, I'm built like a 80s Middle Eastern stereotype. Brown, hairy, short, and fat. Let's put it to test. Fart in a jar, seal it up, and sell on. Nope. Nope. I'm not doing that. No, sir. No, sir. I have a job. Nope. Nope. Dingo and drop a higher. No, sir. Lo siento, no way. Tank top content? Hell no. Tank top is just a bra. A tank top is just a bra for dudes. No. You gotta sew on cam one day. I don't know what that means. Yeah, do it on cam. Do what on cam? Tank top? Shirtless? Absolutely not. I think what's even sadder is that like my older videos, I probably have older videos of me being shirtless. Fart in a jar? No. Tengo un trabajar. Okay? Tengo un respeto conmigo. Tengo un respeto conmigo, man. But no, absolutely not. JoJo girl, get him to fart in the jar already. Oh God, I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows. I think he forgot. Yeah, nah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jovi gets it. Jovi gets it. He said that like there was a story. I said what like what was a story? I said what like what was the story? What are you talking about? Bruh, no. I'm losing. I want to hear about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I don't know what the hell this dude's talking about. I'll take the tank top during the live though. I'm not doing that. Tank tops are just bras for dudes. That's not happening. Doom, doom, doom. Sounds kind of sexist. Could be. I'm just not wearing a man bra. I'm not trying to wear a man bra though. Wear a woman bra, dude. Go to hell. I already have people thinking that I'm of questionable sexuality. The last thing I need is to like give them any more like firepower for that. Why not? What are you talking? Do you really? No. Why not? What? Megas, shut up. Dun 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 dun. She's saying, why not wear a bra, bruh? Because I don't want to. It's like I already got people questioning my sexuality. The last thing I need is for them to Wait, tank tops are man bras? Yes, they are. Besides, like Megas, you're much more physically fit than I am. You should be doing that. Who's questioning your sexuality though? Dude, you are. You call me gay all the time on here. I'm saying why not wear a tank top? Because I don't want to do that. Nope, I'm not. I'm way fatter than you. This dude, you say that like, you're not. You're not. I stood up earlier. You can see my stomach hanging out. Okay. So you wouldn't wear a basketball jersey? No. Nope. Nipple tassels are completely out of question. And yeah, why would you suggest that? Like completely out of the question. Why would you even suggest that? I'm not. I would never want to do that. As a matter of fact, I think it's just awful that you suggested that in the first place. That side eye though. Oh my god, dude. See, that's what I'm saying. You're always trying to make it seem like I'm gay, dude. You always keep trying to make it seem like I'm gay. That's kind of messed up. I don't want to see your search history. Nah, Megs just trolling me because he's mean like that. Random history facts. Oh god. Mm. I forget which president it was, but one of the presidents was like diehard alcoholic. Like he drank a whole lot. I think he was like drunk during one of his State of the Unions. I forget which one it was. Nah, my search history is lit. Okay, I'm not denying that. Crap, I forgot which president was an alcoholic because we did have an alcoholic president. Like he would like get lit up all the time. Not all the time, but like most times. He was professional, but he also liked to get sauced. Which I'm sure we had several. I've never heard of tank top being called a man bra before. Which I'm sure we've had several. Several what? Nah, I'm trying to remember which one, but there was like one dude. He got like so hammered that he actually did one of his. He apparently got one. He did one of his speeches drunk. I might be thinking of a governor or something. Give me a second. Uh, Oh yeah, it was Franklin Pierce. Yeah, it was Pierce, Franklin Pierce. But like, I think he was like an alcoholic too. So it was like, no wonder he was. It's like no wonder he was pro slavery. He was just so lit up all the time. Like I don't even like those people. But I think I think I might be reading it. I think I might be reading the fact wrong. But like I think I might be remembering the fact wrong. But apparently, like he did one of his speeches like lit up, and it was actually like, and it was like so obvious. But they just let him like do it, and he was like slurring over his words and stuff. But I forget. Johnson was a drunk too. Oh yeah, I could totally believe that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Johnson was a drunk, where he had to be. He was like the worst president we've ever had. One of the worst. The earliest worst. The first one to ever be impeached. That dude was awful. Drunk history. Yeah, yeah, drunk history. Yeah, I'm aware. That's why I said he was the first one. That's why I said he was the first one. Because like I said, we had worse than him. I think the reason why the reason why the Orange Invasion is like so bad is because people ignored history because we've been through this many a times. Like the Orange Invasion is technically just like he's just a combination of all the other presidents who are bad. Like we're talking, like I said, Warren Harding, Franklin Pierce, what was that other dude's name? Like Warren Harding, Andrew Johnson, Franklin Pierce, and James Buchanan are like four of some of the worst. And he somehow managed to like combine all of the worst things and just become like this, I don't know, this combination of all of them. Like he's just that bad. Like he got the corruption down. He got the. It's like what's even funnier about this dude is that like he's like doing all this terrible stuff, and he's doing all this terrible stuff, and he's just saying it. The orange one is definitely the worst so far. Well, he's the current, so he's the current. But like I said, we don't really like y'all. At some point, y'all need to read about the Know Nothing Party. Like I need y'all to read up on the Know Nothing Party. How's it going, RC? But yeah, like I said, like really, like do me a favor when y'all get a chance, look up the Know Nothing Party. Like that is the most unhinged group of. That's the most unhinged group I think I ever heard of, man. Like they initially, okay, so I don't know if y'all actually saw that episode of that Jubilee thing where it was Mehdi Hassan against like Mehdi Hassan talking to those 20 racists, but like at some point there's a guy up in there who says that like white people are the Native Americans. Fun fact about that, that was actually one of the like core beliefs of the Know Nothing Party. Manny, what about the finger poke of doom? Terrible moment, but also a pinnacle of definitely. It was definitely peak. That was definitely like a peak abuse of power type of situation. Yeah, definitely. But to get back to the American, but to get back to the Know Nothing Party. The reason why they were called the Know Nothing Party is because it was like a secret society. Whereas like if people who weren't part of the Know Nothing Party asked about the Know Nothing Party, then the person who was in the party would have to say, "I know nothing," and that was like their response about it. It was basically like the no comment of that era. So it was like that's what they had like. So it was like because they would say, "I know nothing." They eventually called it the Know Nothing Party, but initially it was called the America Party or the Native American Party because they really did say that white people were the indigenous Americans in America. It is the craziest thing I think I ever heard. They were like anti-immigration. They didn't like Catholics. They were like, and it's wild, man. It's wild because they called themselves the America Party, and I just think that is the most funniest thing ever. Yeah, it was that's crazy, right? I forget who started it, but Millard Fillmore had joined that party like after like when he got out of office, and I just think that that's the funniest thing on the planet because, like I said, if you look them up, the Know Nothing Party that's like the Know Nothing Party is ultimately what the Republican Party is now, except they don't hate Catholics. They just hate everybody else. But the only reason why they hated Catholics back then was because they hated Italians. The Illuminati? Nah. The Know Nothing Party. But like I said, they were kind of like a secret society because whenever if you were not part of the Know Nothing Party and you asked about the Know Nothing Party, then a person who is part of the Know Nothing Party has to say, "I know nothing." Founded in 1844. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I referenced Millard Fillmore because he was a part of it. I forget who else was a part of it. I think it was another. Thanks for sharing. I didn't know this. Oh yeah. I got like I said, I got really bored and I was like, I got to learn this stuff because history is actually surprisingly very necessary, and also it's really funny stuff. Apparently, it dissolved in 16 years. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it didn't last long, but ultimately it did kind of become a pinnacle. It did kind of become what the current Republican Party is ultimately now, because it was like anti-immigration because they're like, nope, white people were the original Native Americans. So it's like to see that Jubilee clip where there was like to see that Jubilee clip where that dude is like, um, big advice giving Sasha Banks vibes with the profile picture. Yeah. She's a wrestler. Well, she's gonna be one in a couple of years. So rooting for her. But big advice if you want to, you could. By the way, if you guys want people to check out y'all YouTube channels, y'all can post your links up in the chat so that y'all can like get some people in the chat to subscribe to you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can do that. But yeah, like that's something that I just thought that was kind of funny because like that was a Know Nothing Party. And also a fun fact about secret societies, there's a lot of ways to actually like determine what is a secret society and what isn't. But one of the big ways is that like if they tell you to hide from the rest of the world in some fashion, like basically just kind of like, resort to just not necessarily I don't want to say hide, but like I thought we had to be mods to do that, but appreciate it. No. You can just post the link. You can post your link up of your channel in the chat if you want to, so you can get some subscribers up here. I got no problem with that. Like don't let that be the only thing that you type in the chat. You know. Name's made, didn't know your real name until today. What? How do you know my real name now? You can't just say stuff like that and not expect me to be a little freaked out. Because everybody's been saying it in the chat. Never mind. It kind of is. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I'm trying because we said it all day. Yeah, I'm trying to think about another random thing in American history that I can talk about. Screw you, Mega. Shut up. Um, trying to think of another thing. We don't talk enough about how Ulysses S. Grant was actually trying to help people during Reconstruction. We don't talk about that. Like, you think of because when you think of presidents and you think of slavery and you think of anti-slavery presidents, you don't think of John Quincy Adams and Ulysses S. Grant, who, by the way, Ulysses S. Grant was the guy in charge of the Union Army during the Civil War. Like, he was the dude. He was the guy. It's like, like Abraham Lincoln didn't do that. Ulysses S. Grant did. And his name isn't even Ulysses S. Grant. It's Hiram Ulysses Grant. But like when they put him in the military, they just was like, nah, man, U.S. Grant sounds better. So we're gonna call you U.S. Grant from now on. Ulysses was like, you know what, fine, whatever. So we're just getting rid of the Hiram part. Yes, we're getting rid of the Hiram part. And he went from Hug to U.S. Grant. Frederick Douglass and Harriet Tubman, do you think they get as much credit as Abe Lincoln when it comes to slave freeing? Yes, I do, because we know who they are. We know who Frederick Douglass is. We know who Frederick Douglass is. We know who Harriet Tubman are. Like, we don't like the only thing is that like Harriet Tubman, I would argue, gets more credit than Abraham Lincoln does because she actively was freeing people. If anything, what she did was kind of like the best display of people actually working together, probably in American history. I didn't know your name either until commenters blurted it out many moons ago on one of your streams. Yeah, I actually hate it when people like use my name on here, but I can't really tell them to shut up because by the time I tell them to shut up, they've already done it like 4 times. It's like I think it's annoying, but like I deal. But yeah, like honestly, but yeah, like I'm trying to think. But yeah, we don't talk about Ulysses S. Grant and John Quincy Adams because they were anti-slavery when they got into office. Like I'm trying to think of like another anti-slavery president, but it's like yeah. Also thinking about it, Zachary Taylor looks a lot like Joe Biden. You shall go unnamed henceforth. Nah, man, it's cool. Like if you know my name is Manny, you know it now. So it's like just go ahead. But it's like I do get a little agitated about it sometimes. Didn't know you thought using your name was annoying. Yeah. The only reason why I don't say like kind of one of the few reasons why I try my best not to address it too much. I just thought it was kind of aggravating. But it's like, I can't really tell people to stop. It's just like, dude, every single time you use that face, I just immediately assume that you're just thinking of something like mean spirited. But yeah. You didn't like your name? No, I just don't like it when strangers use it. I now dub the default like when you create a wrestler in the game. Thank you. He shall not be named. Nah, not that. That dude was terrible. He had no nose. We don't talk about Rick Scott up in here. The joke is that Rick Scott looks like Rick Scott. All you gotta do is take away Rick Scott's nose, and he looks just like the bad guy from Harry Potter. No, it's not. Call me Lou. No. But nah, that was actually kind of like, I was thinking about like that whole thing. I'm trying to think about some other like random history facts. Because like I said, John Quincy Adams was anti-slavery. Grant was anti-slavery. Um, I want to say technically Zachary Taylor was too, but he wasn't anti-slavery as much. He just never really talked about it because he was very centrist and he was also very uncaring about certain issues. God, who else? Who else? Because there was a few. There was a few. I mean, obviously Lincoln to some degree, but I want to say Buggy Johnson. I don't know who that is. Andrew Johnson was a piece of garbage. We don't say anything positive about Andrew Johnson up in here. Andrew Johnson was trash, garbage, terrible human being. His existence is probably like one that should have not have been done. Crappy dude, terrible person. 0 out of 10, 0 out of 100, 0 out of 1,000. Like, and the sad part is that Andrew Johnson is not that different from the Orange Invasion. I'll try to use UBM until I forget. I don't know what that means, and I feel like that's a mean. I feel like that's something mean. I have no reason to trust that, so I will not. Well, that's nice. Hey, Big Advice. Looks like you got another subscriber. Here's your channel name. Oh, okay. Right, right, right. Got it. It's kind of hard to tell. I get it. I get it now. She said the thing. It's just I had to be sure. I'm never sure about these things. Shut up, Megs. Mister, I got it. That's cute. I'm trying to think of another. Let's see. There was a No Nothing Party, and then there was like, oh God, these people are stupid, man. Also, when you get the chance, look up John C. Calhoun. He was like a pro-slavery. He was a pro-slavery piece of garbage too, but he just looks so weird. He just looks so. He has a weird face. Like this dude's derpy as hell. Gotta love him though. Go to hell, Megas. The only reason why you're making fun of me is because you're too much of a coward to go live yourself. Fun fact: Megas actually looks a lot better than me. Like that's why he gets all the. That's why he has never been rejected before. He just doesn't want to like. He just doesn't want to go live because he's like there's a beauty in mystery. I want to ask what derpy means, but then I don't want to. It's just dumb. It's just probably his way of saying I'm dumb. There he goes, making up weird. I'm not making up anything. You've never been rejected before. You told me that. You told me you've never been rejected before, which means that you're better looking than I am. Because I've been rejected probably a lot more than you have. Bada beam, bada bam. Exactly, because you're better looking. So I'm not making things up. I'm not making things up. I'm basically saying something correct. Dang. No. Great. I lost again. This game cheat like hell. I don't put myself out as much. You don't have to, because you really don't have to. You just don't get rejected. That's the whole thing. But the thing is that like you still don't get rejected. It doesn't matter if you don't put yourself out. It's the fact that when you do put yourself out, you have a 100%, you have like 100% chance out here. I never got rejected. I probably would have 38 kids. which would just if are you saying you never got rejected or if you ever? I don't get what you're saying. I mean, if I never got rejected, okay. No one would get rejected if they didn't put themselves out there. Yeah, but the fact is that like you still got you never got rejected though. That's the whole thing. You never got rejected, so you're good looking. That's how the logic goes. Good looking people don't get rejected. You never got rejected, you're good looking. Correlation. Correlation, causation, conjecture, um, confetti. No, that's absolutely not a thing. Yeah, it is. Says here in the book of dating. Says here in the book of dating, in these streets, 2-5. If you are a good looking person, nope, everybody likes you. Case closed. Rejection sucks. I know. I know that probably better than I know that better than Megs does. My relationship's always been organic, started out friends type of stuff. Yeah, I'm not denying that. I'm not saying that I'm not talking about your relationships. I'm just talking about you just in general never got rejected. 100% chance, buddy. Or have been solicited by chicks first. See, that's even better. You've gotten approached by the ladies first. Like, bro, that's why I say you're a good looking dude. You're probably perfect looking. You're probably the standard. Go get help. Pepperboy newsstand. Here's an idea. Go out of my life. I'm from a generation before yours. We were different. Like I didn't expect the Raising Cane's or Zaxby's. Food. Paperboy newsstand come up in here. Hey, I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna go ahead and just mock you for a little bit. Dude, buzz off. Nobody ever asked for hatred. Watashi wa food. Valid answer. Thank you. Or at least brush your hair. How's about you go out of my life, bro? Did I ask for your when am I gonna ever request an opinion from you? I don't know who you are. Please go away. God, man. I keep telling you, bro, every chance they get, haters love to pop up just to tell somebody that they look. Haters love to pop up just to like talk smack, bro. I don't know what it is. I'm on this dude's channel right now. He probably doesn't even have he's probably got like one of those faceless channels. Oh, never mind. He doesn't. He's just, oh, it's not a faceless channel. It's a chasing channel. Okay. What is up, True? How's it going, man? Watashi wa Okashi Okaimasu. Dude, you just yes, I saw the ninja emoji. Not much, man. I'm just glad that you popped up when this dude got like this hater got like one more thing to say to me before I try to get him up off the chat. But yeah, I'm good, man. I'm kind of depressed because of some stuff that happened between like me and some friends, but I'm feeling a little bit better now. Who hating? This dude named Paperboy Newsstand. I'm guessing he's like one of those. He's a cloud chasing channel, which means that he doesn't have anything. Which means he doesn't really offer up anything. He's just reposting other people's stuff. Yeah, like I said, it's just some random hater. I don't know. Don't sound like he's getting papers talking to other people. Yeah, I guess. Like I never know these people. They just pop up and tell me that they just pop up to tell me how much they don't like me. I never know who these people are. I never know. They just pop up and just be like, "Hey man, guess what? I don't like you, bro. You suck." It's like, bro, I didn't ask for you. I will never ask for you. I would never ask I would never ask your opinion on anything. Go away. Shout out to True, man. One of the goats. Also, like completely to get back to what I was talking about. You're saying you're from a generation before mine, that y'all were different. Okay, explain how you were different. Boa noite, yeah, yeah, yeah. Something day, baiana. Shout out to the homie True, man. Definitely. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect you to pop up in here, dude. I thought you were like busy, like doing something. By the way, True. I'm going to share your channel up in here because I want to see you get more subscribers, and I think that you are hilarious. Um, but before I do that, I want to ask you, can I do that? Can I show your channel on here? Try to get you some more subs. Try to get you some people. Because you got people in here that like you, bro. I try to pop up sometimes. I respect that, honestly. Like, I don't like, especially considering the fact that you really don't have to, because you're cool. You're a cool dude. Like I definitely holy crap, I got 10 likes. I don't have anything on there with watching, but go ahead. Nah, you have some nah, dude. We're a community of people we're trying to move, we're trying to help out here. This is Truant's channel. Truant, him, because he is him. Was that who is that? Grell? I know that's one of the Jaegers, but I don't know which one. I didn't watch the dang show. But this is Truant at Truant with the 2 T's. Only 70 subscribers. Come on, y'all. We can get this dude to at least 100. Let's get them to 100 at least. 24 videos. Come on, y'all. But yeah, it's youtube.com/@Truant. That's your boy. Yeah, it's like because they all look the same, if I'm not mistaken. They all supposed to look the same, right? Like I know that it's Aaron, but it's like I always was under the impression that like all the because I think his dad looked like him too, right? I'm not watching stream. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You should watch the Attack on Titan Junior High series. I'm not watching that. I didn't like Attack on Titan. I didn't like Attack on Titan. I'm not interested. I can't do it. Attack on Titan got me kind of messed up. I don't like the morality discussion that comes with having to watch that show, man. Because too many people be like, actually being evil is good because. Also, holy crap, I got 10 likes on here. I really appreciate it. I didn't like it either. I didn't. It's not that. Like, here's the thing. I didn't like it, but it's because here's the thing. I didn't like it, but I didn't really finish it. Like, everything I know about it is from what I understand about other people. But it's like the ultimate edge sword show. It's just basically like it's actually like, oh, the evil thing should have been done because of complicated reasons. And it's like, yeah, but it's still an evil thing that happened. It's like, bro, it's like, well, like, wouldn't you want to make the evil decision too? It's like, wouldn't you want to make the evil decision too if you were supposed to? It's like, nah, I don't freaking, no. I mean, it's like, if I have to make the evil decision, I will, but I'm not going to, like, these people enjoy the evil decision being made. How do I find Truant's channel again? Let me check. I'm going to go ahead and we were different because my generation didn't have a clout and attention-based zeitgeist. Also, the dating pool was more diverse and organic than less commodified. You're going to have to explain to me what commodified is. Social media and dating apps changed the whole game. You know what? That's fair. That's a fair thing. You need to talk to better people. Bro, like, who do you know didn't? Okay, this is Truant's channel again. All right, so we got Truant at Truant. I don't know how to. I don't think I can zoom in, but I'm going to go here to Truant's / at Truant with 2 T's. You ain't gonna seriously sit here and tell me that is Truant's. The screen is black for me. Oh come. Oh okay. I'm gonna just send the link. Here we go. I don't know why it's doing that. 2017, dude. That's almost a decade ago. That's crazy. But no, like the morality discussion that comes, like everything I know about Attack on Titan is from discussions that I have with other people and the bits and pieces that I've seen about it. But there's a lot of discussions, and it's all about morality. And the whole concept is that like a lot of the times the show always takes the most sociopath option to justify doing something else. And I don't like the idea of taking the sociopath option every time. It was commodified because apps and social media have reduced people to products and social exchanges to transactionary ones. Okay, I get that. Hey, I'm not arguing that because you're not wrong there. But yeah, man, like that's what I'm saying. Also, this is dope. I got 10 lives. I really appreciate it. I got 10 likes. I really appreciate that very much. But no, Bane, if you're still up in here, man, you gotta tell like social media effed up the dating pool. Kinda, yeah. Kinda, yeah. But I will argue that the dating pool was always in bad shape. Social media just brought that up to the surface. It's like it used to be really, really, really hard to find all the bad stuff that we're seeing now because you had to actually get to know somebody and devote a lot of energy and focus into certain things. Attack on Titan is awesome. I. Well, of course you're gonna think so. You probably like doing the sociopath options. Like, you're a mean guy. Of course you're gonna like Attack on Titan. But yeah, like the thing is, Attack on Titan is probably a really good show to watch, man. But it's like the problem is, it's one of those thinkers, man. It's one of those thinking shows, and it's one of those shows that like sort of excuse evil, and I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, wasn't the show just like a representation of World War II from Japan's point of view or something? The ending wasn't good. like when I think of Attack on Titan, I think of like Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying? It's a show that's binge worthy, but it's like it's morality corrupt, like from beginning to end. It's just like too much. It's too bleak. You know what I'm saying? It's too. It's like where's the moments where like one of the few things I liked about Naruto was that like after all the craziness was over, the second season of that show Boruto was them just chilling out. It's like they weren't. You think that about everything that what? No, I don't. I'm too scared to jump in the dating pool again. Yeah, it's not great. All I'm saying is that like I don't need fictional stuff telling me to be evil. It's already bad enough I got real life stuff telling me to be evil. We got a predator for a president. You know what I'm saying? We got like it's like I'm practically like one Spanish word away from getting fed to alligators or something. You know what I mean? What do I think of Boruto? I haven't seen any of it yet. Before I understand, it's actually not. I don't think it's a bad show, but that's only because I like Naruto. I thought Naruto was a good show. I think I like the idea, even though it's literally a show about child soldiers. It's literally a show about the life and times of a child soldier who ultimately becomes president. If you were to, if you could literally like, if you could literally make Naruto an American show, Boruto, they're anything but chilling. Oh come on, man, are you serious? Oh, didn't the war end? Didn't the war? Where's the moment of prosperity for these people? What's attacking Konoha now? Is it what's attacking Konoha now? Like, bro, that place doesn't get a break, man. Konoha is the Middle East. Konoha is the Middle East, bro. I've watched several seasons of Attack on Titan. I've never been told or influenced to be evil. Yeah, but you're just a mean guy in general. So it's like you're probably going to like see something that you're probably going to like see somebody get gutted in half and be like, LOL, that's funny. But like, but like, but it's like there's a lot of sociopath crap that happens on that show. Man, Naruto is basically the Middle East. Like Konoha, Naruto is basically like the Middle East if it was made into like a TV series. Because every single time we look up, they get attacked by somebody. It's like, bro, isn't Orochimaru like the homie now? Can't he just like he's literally one of the Sannin and he's like not dead. He can't just like just like magic up something to just protect Konoha forever. Bleach is the same way. How is Bleach the same way? What are they doing? Bleach is over, right? Bleach is over, right? Like Bleach is done. But like, yeah, it did kind of feel like Bleach was crazy because they were literally like fighting each other at some point. Like there was like what the Gotei 13 Civil War thing going on. I don't know. Bleach was I ain't gonna lie, I like Bleach. I like Bleach. I feel like Bleach gets a bad rep because it's being compared to like Naruto and One Piece and like Dragon Ball Z and all these other shows. But like Bleach in its own right was not a bad show. One Piece is still going. I know about One Piece, and One Piece is my favorite show right now because if you give Luffy like a slice of pizza, that dude will probably beat the crap out of Trump. Like, bro, One Piece is literally a show about liberating freedom for the oppressed people. Like, if you actually sit back and look at it, if you literally like sit back and like watch One Piece needs to wrap it up. No, it don't. One Piece needs to go on another 20 years while you play watch D. Shebek. Boy, I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say. I hate Rox D. Shebek. I hope he gets kicked around like the Rox he is, bro. I hate that dude. I can't stand Rox D. Shebek. I want him to get beaten up again. I know he's probably dead now. He's probably dead now. I want them to bring that dude back to life just so they can kill him again. I hate that dude. I hate Rox D. Shebek. Okay, Rox D. Shebek is him. Rox D. Shebek is not him. Rox D. Shebek is nothing now. He is Rox, and I want him to get kicked like Rox. I hate Rox D. Shebek. I want that dude to get beaten up again. I need to see this dude fail. I need to see this dude. I want to see him have perfect teeth and get punched one time and just have messed up teeth for like the rest of the season. I hate this dude. His greatest hits are legendary. Shut up. That's what you do. Ain't nobody up here like I'm not trying to hear that. Attack on Titan is a deep show that deals with the human condition. Stories like that usually have some evil stuff in them because evil is a part of the human condition, and I'm not denying that. But what I'm saying is that like I hate the idea of people getting an idea of what the human condition is, and then just saying it's cool to be evil. Like it's okay to be evil as long as you have a good reason for it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what a lot of people do with a lot of fiction nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like one reason why I like One Piece is because you literally see like you see slaves get freed, you see kidnapped children get freed. Same with Evangelion. I don't even want to think about Evangelion, man. That show. I feel like that show should not have. That show was a epic. That show was an ethical discussion. If that's the conclusion people come to, they're lost, and you should stay away from them. That's what I'm saying. And the problem is that there's too many people in the anime fan community that are like that. Best anime ever? Whoa, let's not go that far, buddy. Everybody knows the best anime ever is everybody knows that the best anime ever is FLCL. Fooly that absurdist monstrosity. If I'm not mistaken, the guy who made Fooly Cooly also made Dead Leaves, right? I'm tripping. Fooly Cooly is not the best. Man, shut up, bro. Fooly Cooly is like definitely up there. Fooly Cooly is up there as one of the best animes probably ever, probably ever. And it's only because of the fact that it's ridiculous. It has great artwork. It has great best anime is ever is Rid a Girlfriend. Man, if you don't sit your behind now, I have never liked FLCL. Well, of course you wouldn't. You're like 100 years old. Of course you're not gonna like FLCL. You gotta look at it with your mind's eye, man. You gotta get hit in the face with a guitar to actually figure it out, man. FLCL is overrated. It is not. I don't have a top 5. I just like messing with people. I don't have a top 5 anything. Like I don't like the idea of saying that something is great and something is better than something else. Shoot, I do have like, and I also watch more than like 5 anime. I watch more than like 5 anime in my life. I can't just give you 5 because like if I have to go off of anime that I personally enjoy, I would first off Ronin Warriors, Outlaw Star. I can watch Outlaw Star now and just be freaked out about it. Like I like space anime too, so it's like Outlaw Star, Gundam Wing, Cowboy Bebop. Those are like my things. Like I especially like Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop is definitely up there. I bet nobody know what Legend of the Galactic Heroes is. Man, Legend of the Galactic Heroes, that's the anime where everybody's like a bird themed character, right? Like that's the God, they had like there was like Voltron, but they had birds. Oh, I forgot what it was. Manny, shut up and pull up the first opening of Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Dude, no, that's the one with the birds. No, wait, Legend of the Galactic. Oh, it's Gotcha Man. Holy crap. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I forgot. I have not. Dude, we haven't watched that. We watched Outlaw Star. Yeah, I love Outlaw Star. Outlaw Star is definitely my show, bro. I also love Tekken Man Blade. G-Force, that's what I'm thinking of. G-Force. I also love Tekken Man Blade. That was a good show. That show made me sad though. I can't watch Tekken Man Blade again. I feel like one time was enough, but I liked it for what it was. That show made me sad though. I ain't lying. Like they didn't have to do that to Pegasus, bro. They did not have to do that to Pegasus. I'm not cool with that. I also wanted to watch Casher and Sins. I wanted to watch that show, but I never did. But let's see. I was just about to mention Tekken Man. Yeah. Like I said, Tekken Man, that's definitely one of them, but that made me sad. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know, because it was like, let's see. Because like I was a Catcher in Sins. I think it's on Crunchyroll. I've never seen, like, you know, because I do want to see that. Parasite. I'm not watching Parasite. Parasite freaks me out. Like, I'm not a big fan of body horror. Barefoot Gen and Grave of the Fireflies. I'm not trying to be sad, y'all. I don't want to be sad. Okay, I'm already depressed. Don't do that to me. Grave of the Fireflies, isn't that the one where they actually show the nuke dropping? No, wait, hold on. Which one is it? It's like one of them where it's like they actually show the nuke dropping, right? On Japan. And I'm just trying to remember which one is it? Begins with an A. No, it was Grave of the. Yeah, I'm not watching. It can't be Barefoot Gen. I'm thinking of something else. Is it Barefoot Gen? One Piece film read should make you feel better. Yeah, that's the one with Shanks, right? That's the one where Shanks. We found out that Shanks got a daughter who's like an idol star or something. Yeah, I'm not watching them. I'm not trying to watch. Like I watched Angel Beats and that made me sad. I watched Your Lie in April and that made me sad. I watched Your Name that made me sad. I watched what's that other one? Akira. I'm not trying to Akira. There's a nuke, but not Hiroshima. Yeah, screw his own canon daughter Shanks, daddy and brother though. Shanks got a brother. Shanks got a brother. Shanks ain't got no brother. Shanks got a brother. Shanks ain't got no brother. No, that's not. No, we wouldn't know that by now. Shanks ain't got no brother. Wait, do Shanks got a brother? Shanks has. Oh yeah, he does. He does. A twin brother. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I forgot all about that guy. I hate him. I hate him. I just remembered. I hate him too. I hate him probably about as much as I hate Rocks. Yeah, I know about Shanks. I know about his brother, but they didn't show his dad. Who's his dad? Wait, who's his dad? Wait, is his dad that moon guy? Bro, let's not. I'm not trying to spoil nothing for nobody up in here. That's his. That's his dad. No, hold on. Wait. Hold on. That's his dad. I thought that was like. I thought that was like a caretaker or something. Hold on. Oh, okay, that is his dad. Screw that guy. Yeah, screw that guy. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that guy's a piece of garbage. Yeah, I hate it. I hate him. I hate everything about him. Stupid hairstyle and the stupid sword and the stupid hairstyle and stupid facial hair. I hate your beard. I hate your beard. Everything about you. I can't stand it. I hope that guy gets killed. Yeah, I know he's part of Five Elders. I know that part because they ate that because M ate that one guy. He will, I'm sure, and that's the problem. Is that like, yeah, you're right. Like I'm Parasite, the Maxim is dope as hell. Okay, watch that. The body horror isn't extreme. It's like Iser One or Genocyber with the gore. Dude, I didn't watch any of those, but if I'm not mistaken, if Genocyber is what I think it is, I'm not. That's a gory show. Not like okay, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, I think we did see I think I saw Parasite: The Reckoning. Wait a minute, I think I watched Iser One. I've seen Iser One. Hold on. I would have remembered watching Iser One. Hey, you're gonna have to like. Can you make a reference to it at some point? Like, can you make like some kind of reference? Because I'm drawing a blank with that one, bro. Blonde, Gino, yeah, blonde. Yeah, like nothing is coming to my mind right now. Ixer. I'm gonna have to watch that again at some point. Boy, Google it. Yeah, okay. Okay, give me 1 second, y'all. I am. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but I think I know how to fix it. Yeah, okay. I think I can fix it. Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Uh, hold on. I don't remember it. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Bada boom. I gotta end the stream and come back. So time for a part 3. I'll see you guys in a moment. I got 13 people. That's crazy. Check the group chat. Yeah, I'll do that in a moment. Like, I'll be right back, y'all. I got 13 people up in here. This is probably the most I got. All right, I'll see you on a bit. I'll be right back.